Hello everyone, Intuitive Edge here. Welcome to Celebrity Spotlight. Today I'm going to be looking at Andrew McCabe and we're going to see what are in the cards for him. So I want to take a look at him. He's been kind of embroiled in scandal and got fired basically from the FBI and looks to be involved in a coup attempt against the President of the United States. So let's see kind of what's going on with him, what's happening in his world, and what's going to be taking place. So I'll be right back. Okay, so for Andrew McCabe, the first card we have, I swear, you guys, if you've been watching any of my previous videos, there's like a theme with this card. It's the Lost card. I did cleanse this deck energetically, so this must be a theme coming up. So we have the Lost card for him. Now, loss, he has been through a lot of loss. He lost his job, he lost his pension, he's been embroiled in scandal. So that's actually pretty indicative of what he's been enduring. But the question I have on that is, that's the situation now, is loss. What's the obstacle that he's facing? What's going on with him? And he's got the partnership card, Two of Cups. Now, when you have loss and your obstacle is partnership, I'm wondering if that is the obstacle for him would be having people around him that he can trust, or no longer being in the loop, or being an outsider where you were in partnership. It's like now that's kind of called into question as the obstacle is the partnership. So he's maybe he has had friends that have left, or having challenges with being on the outside now and not on the inside. There's probably more information on that, because there seems like that's kind of a deep hole to fall into with that, because there's more to that, it feels. The next card, this is kind of like what we know is going on. He's got the security card, the keyword security. It's the Four of Pentacles. This is a card of like wanting to hang on to what's yours and wanting to take, basically take a stand. This is mine. I'm holding on to this. And this is like, if you hold on too tight, sometimes things can just slip through your grasp. It's kind of a double-edged sword in that regard. So holding on tight, but having things kind of fall through the cracks at the same time. What led up to all of this? He's been embroiled in all kinds of scandal. And now I have the Queen. We have the Queen of Pentacles. This question is also kind of what's the hidden? What's underneath this that's led up to this? And to have a Queen card, I'm wondering if there is, behind all of this is, I'm thinking it's an actual person, an energy of a woman that's behind the whole thing in the bigger picture. Because this is kind of on the question too. What do we need to know? What's hidden? What don't we see? What don't we know outright? And I think there's some influence with all right. Oh man. Sometimes I want to say all this. Oh man. I'm feeling like this has to do with that Hillary Clinton email thing, because that seems to kind of be what the whole thing was about. Was what the whole thing was centered on was Hillary Clinton and her emails and this whole kind of embroil. That's kind of what got the FBI in trouble, was, you know, not prosecuting her when there was cause. So I think maybe that has kind of the originating, or what's behind all of this, possibly. Okay, so what the energy that's in the past, that's kind of leaving, that's done, it's like this part's over. He has the heartache card. This is like separation from, I mean, he's been through a lot, obviously. He lost his job, a lot of heartache there. That's basically in the past what's happened. And on the future question, oh boy, we have a major arcana. This is the card of the Wheel of Destiny. It's basically card of karma. So, you know, seeing that card on the future position just, to me, indicates that there's some karma that's going to play out. When the card of fate comes, you basically reap what you sow, what you've sowed. You get what's coming to you. This is probably indicates he may have to, I don't know if he's going to be in jail, but something like that. It's like you have to, when you see this card coming, it's like you have the karma coming to you. Now, sometimes that karma can be good. If you've done something really wonderful and you've got that coming back to you, but it's basically you reap what you sow. And this is the card of karma and fate. So it's kind of like, this is what's coming. I do sense, I mean, with the loss of secure, I mean, there's a lot there. And I think it's karma related. It makes me sad in some way just to feel that energy of somebody losing everything over somebody else's stuff, over this whole email thing. I mean, if they would have just, you know, looked at it, done the right thing, but there was all this move to protect and to cover and not prosecute and just not look, you know, trying to cover things. And, you know, I just have to say this. It's like he lost his career over that, for that person, for someone else, covering for someone else. Now, again, this is just my take on it. We'll see what comes up, if there's, what kind of karma comes up for him, how that plays out. We'll see. But just looking at it from an outside perspective, it's like all of that was done and you gave up your career and everything for someone else, and that didn't go so well for you. Yeah, gotta do what's right. Gotta do what's right. Follow natural law, do what's right, do what's just, and in the end, you won't have any regrets. So that's my life lesson on this, is just do what's right. Doesn't matter if someone else has done something wrong, don't cover for them. So I just brought that. If anybody's covering for someone who's, you know, don't cover for someone else. If they need to learn their life lesson, let them learn their life lesson. So if you cover for someone, then they're just going to drag you down with them. When the excrement hits the fan, they're going to take you down with them. So just throwing that in as free advice. Okay. All right. Okay. Stay tuned. I'm going to do a couple more videos on Celebrity Spotlight, and hope you enjoyed it. If you do, leave a like, subscribe. It would help me out a lot. All right. Thanks, everybody. Until next time. Bye-bye.